Hello, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's sit back, relax, have a snack, and enjoy. Sit at My Grave, Season 4, Sanity or Salvation, Chapter 43. Well, I'm glad you're having a good holiday at least. Oh, well, I guess that must have been hard. Yeah? And what did he say? At least there's that. Gal's footsteps made a light sound as he continued passing back and forth through the kitchen, phone pressed to his ear. He switched hands briefly just to wipe away the sweat at his palms. His brows inched closer to each other as he balled his lips, listening to the exasperated voice on the other side. I understand. Well, not that part, but... Sorry, yeah. No, I haven't. I know, but we're all having such a good time. It just... Yeah, you're right. It's not going to. Gon continued, rambling just a bit when it was his turn to speak. He found himself glancing out to be sure the rest of the house was still occupied. Then he turned his body away, shifting his weight before he started pacing again. Well, maybe I'll just wait till we can get back, and then I'll explain. Then I'm still responsible in handling it. No, I'm not a liar! Gon's voice cracked a bit at the end, feeling a heaviness settle in. He huffed, about to speak, but was cut off. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. No, not just for me. For us, I promise. His voice softened. His attention was pulled away briefly again, listening to his family laughing in the other room. Everyone was relaxing, playing board games and enjoying a few snacks. Fern had been one of the first to call it quits, her medicine making her sleepy. Renlee stepped away as well to help her to bed. Genevieve was still up and ecstatic, recalling her favorite moments from the holiday, happy to be permitted a longer time to stay up for the occasion. Yeah, we're all together. You're yours too? Yeah, Gunn quickly responded. He started again. The commotion in the other room got his attention. There was squealing laughter, then a knock at the door, crisp and clear across the room, distracting everyone else too. It was getting late, past the time company should be over, unless invited. I'll get it, Genevieve announced. She scrambled up from the puzzle she was finishing with her parents and raced to the door. Jenny... He started with a warning tone. Before he could get up, Genevieve was yanking the door open fully. Hi, Mary... Genevieve smiled wildly, her cheery welcome cut off as she looked up, making eye contact with the stranger. She took a step back. Unbroken eye contact. Even as the glove was pulled off and a hand extended to hers in greeting, Genevieve bumped into her dad as she made small steps to back away. What did I tell you about opening doors alone? Declan gently scolded her. He got in front as Genevieve ran to her mom, jumping up into her arms, getting Genesis concerned. Hello there. May I ask you what you're doing here? Declan questioned, eyeing the young man in front of him. My apologies for this intrusion at this ungodly hour, the other responded, placing a careful hand over his chest. I'm here to see Galen McKinney. It's dire, I'm afraid. He followed up. Galen almost dropped his phone upon seeing the scene before him, just as he entered the room. He cursed under his breath as his phone clicked off. Wind picked up outside, creating a gentle howl, rustling through the treetops. Tranquil heat from the home battled with the harshness the outside world offered. The mix of the home's once calm atmosphere, now coupled with a new thickness, made the slight standstill nauseating. Galen could feel his stomach slowly cramping up, and throat go dry. He could barely keep eye contact. This was not the way he wanted his parents to find out about his shortcomings. But here was the bundle of secrets right at his doorstep. While he knew the other person involved in this, and had what he thought to be a growing friendship, he didn't know if his actions had dampened everything, and he was about to be discovered in the most casual way. Galen? Please, come greet your guest. Clay ushered him over. From his tone, Galen could tell he was slightly questioning him. It was odd for someone to be here this late. This was someone he hadn't mentioned once to his parents. Come right on in, sweetie. It's cold outside. Come get warm, Genesis invited him in, while Genevieve hugged onto her, still hiding her face in her mother's neck. Thank you, ma'am, the young man answered, stepping aside. He showed a look at Gallon, who still stood awkwardly. Is this a friend from college, sweetie? I've been dying to meet more of your friends. I just knew he was going to be just as popular there as he was in the other school. Genesis blathered on, placing a gentle hand on the back of Genevieve's head for comfort. Looks like she's getting tired. Maybe take her to bed, Clay suggested stiffly, placing a hand on his wife's shoulder. Oh, right. Well, good night. What was your name again? Genesis questioned, a smile on her face. Marzikine. Delighted to meet you, he answered, shaking her hand. What a polite young man. No wonder you two are friends, Genesis fussed, grinning at her son, who weakly gave her one back. She adjusted Genevieve in her arms and took her away into the other room, leaving those three alone.